Hello my beautiful friends, welcome back to my channel. To those of you that are new here, my name is Miriam. I'm an actor and a lifestyle content creator, and I share my journey pursuing my creative passions to inspire you to do the same. Today's video is a little makeup look, or like a get ready with me, this is what I'm using type of vibe. We talk about TV shows, what I'm watching, what I'm liking. The feature of today's video is the new foundation from Sephora, Best Skin Ever. This is what I am using for today's look. It is super lightweight. I go into everything about it in the video, but if you're curious to see how I do my everyday, natural, simple, basic makeup look like this one, then just keep on watching. I am using the Best Skin Ever by Sephora. It is their new foundation, and I was so excited to try this out. And I'm not someone that wears makeup every single day. When I do wear makeup, it's usually for auditions or I'm filming a video or something and it's more heavy. Like for me, heavy, probably not heavy for like other people, but for every day I prefer something that is lighter, and I just haven't found a BB cream or CC cream that I like enough to purchase again. On the website it says it is medium coverage. I will say that it's more on the lighter side, but you can build it up, and that's what I really like about it the most. It is super lightweight, and when it says Best Skin Ever, it literally is your skin, but like the best that it's probably ever looked. It is such a natural finish. I usually like my makeup super matte, but that is more for like videos like I've mentioned or auditions. But for every day, I don't care if it's not extremely matte. This is just a really nice natural looking glow without me looking oily and overly dewy, because I don't particularly like that. Long wear, 12 hours plus. I had this all day on Sunday and really liked it. It hydrates the skin, anti-pollution formula, skincare benefits. Also, it has hyaluronic acid and red algae extract for hydration, and brown algae extract, which provides the anti-pollution protective shield, as they say. I got the shade 31Y. I did the Find Your Perfect Match on the website, and I always use the L'Oreal True Match. And the color that they recommended for me, it looked not light, it was more on the pink side, and I know for sure I am not pink. And that's usually the thing that I don't like about website pictures. It's so hard to tell if something really is going to be for you. And I was like, that is not my color. Let me get the next shade up, which is this one. But you'll see when I apply it, it does look a little bit too dark for me, maybe a little too yellow, but it's so subtle that I don't even care. I'm still going to use it. As I mentioned all the time, I am oily, acne prone. I wore that for the entire day. I didn't have any irritation. It felt super comfortable. My skin looked bomb. I tried it without a primer because that's how I like to try my foundations out. That's just my way of testing how it looks on the skin, how it settles, how it feels, so that when I do go in with a primer and it doesn't look right or it's not blending properly, I know that it's the primer. Hopefully this looks good. I don't know. The brush that I found worked the best in my personal opinion in terms of how it applied are these fake little oval brush. I say fake because they're not like the real Artiste brushes. The brand is Miss Gorgeous. This is the one that I'm talking about. They're super dense and compact brushes. So let's just go right into applying it. I'm gonna go in with my Bobbi Brown. By the way, this is not like a makeup tutorial because I'm not like a makeup guru, and we're just gonna talk and have fun, okay? But this is not like, oh, this is how you do this. No. We don't do that here because I'm not an expert. I'm gonna use the Bobbi Brown corrector for my under eyes. I've talked about this in my vlogs. I really love it. I got it in the shade light to medium peach, and initially I was like, this is not my color, but it is my color. I really like it. I go in with this first. Oh, almost forgot my primer. I am going to use a Smashbox Photo Finish primer. I can't believe I almost forgot to use a primer, you guys. That's why I'm not a beauty guru. But like I mentioned, the first time I tried this little foundation, it was without a primer anyway, and it was totally fine. I primarily use that like on my forehead and around my nose. Okay, so obviously I already messed up a step. Usually I would do primer, then my eyebrows, and then my Bobbi Brown concealer. I mean corrector, whatever. It's okay. We ain't going nowhere. I'm just gonna apply a little bit more until I feel like it's enough. I'm wearing my contacts. Usually when I do my makeup, I don't wear my contacts because I always get product in my eyes and then I'm messing up my contact. But because I'm filming and I'm a blind bat, I need my freaking contacts. I have an under eye crease and kind of deep set eyes, so I have hollowness here. So for me, I just find like no matter what I do, nothing looks good. But ever since using this corrector before applying my makeup, I love how my makeup look, especially on camera, and so I feel like this is such a good investment whether you have this issue or not. If you don't have the creasing and deep set eyes and it's just more of like dark circles, you're still gonna love it. Like, it just makes you look so awake. Let's go in with this guy. I just do one pump, and they say to work in small sections. One pump. Also, you guys, the packaging is so freaking good. I love it. It's just like modern and simple. The pump is also really, really good. Like, you get a lot of product with one pump. Look at that, one full pump of product. That's kind of like a lot in my opinion. So I'm just gonna go here and work quickly. And do you see this? Also, you guys, don't judge me, but I don't necessarily bring it all the way down my neck. I don't like that. Like, I am acne prone. Like, if I do that, I'm asking for trouble. Like, I really, really am. Look at that. That is just one pump that I've somehow spread out between this side and this side. So I'm going to use a little bit more and do my forehead. My big ass forehead. Now, if I wanted to go in a little bit more to handle these little dark spots that I have from my breakout, I could, but I don't care because this is like my at-home natural look. Do you see that? It still looks like my skin. It's just nice and light. It feels beautiful on the skin. Like, I don't feel like I'm wearing makeup. That's what I like about it. If I am going to go in again, it would just be to do a little bit of the under eye. So that's what I'm going to do. Just one little tiny pump, like not even a full pump, like just that little bit, and put it right here. You are gonna use concealer, so don't worry about it. Let's talk about some shows. I recently started watching Your Honor, starring Bryan Cranston. If you know anything about me, I love Bryan Cranston. I've seen Breaking Bad 8 times now. I'm on my 9th time. Don't judge me. It's just a really great freaking show, and the character development is amazing. So anything that Bryan Cranston is in, I'm like, I will watch it. So Breaking Bad was the bomb. I'm enjoying Your Honor. I think I'm on episode 7. It's so freaking good, but I'm not even gonna lie, it's like, it has me on edge all the time. Like, my anxiety is always through the roof. The kid that plays the son, Adam, he's so freaking annoying. He pisses me off. I'm just like, I want to jump through the screen and punch him in the face because he just freaking annoys me. For concealer, I'm using the Maybelline Eraser. This is like an OG favorite. This is in the shade Medium. Let me get close here because I'm so blind. Even with my contacts, I focus like in the corner of my eye like that, and I kind of bring it down just a little bit, and then the corner of my inner eye, and then I go to the corner and kind of go in a lifting motion like that, and I do the same thing on the other side. Go down and then lifting motion. I kind of feel like it gives your face like that lifted look. Granted, my hair is in a high bun right now, so you're probably like, bitch, don't lie, but I'm telling you, like, it really does. And then I just a little bit down here. If I need to apply more, I will apply more, but I like to start here first and see how my eyes look. I like to use a combo of this and a beauty blender to spread it all out. Yeah, I've been enjoying Your Honor. It's really freaking good. High levels of anxiety. Last weekend, I found this show on Netflix called The Stranger. I think it's a British show, I'm pretty sure. There's something about the Brits, man. Like, they just, everything is so good. Their shows, the writing, everything is, I'm such an Anglophile. Like, freaking love British anything. I used to want to be bi-coastal, like New York and LA, and now I just rather be New York and London. Can I get a show in London? I would love that. If I can work in London like 6 times out of the year and then come and live in New York for the remainder of the time, that would be amazing. That would be a dream. Okay, so then I go in with the beauty, I was gonna say the beauty blender. It's not a beauty blender. I've never tried the beauty blender. Fun fact, I just couldn't bring myself to spend that much money for a sponge. I really like the Real Technique sponges, and also the sponges at Marshall's, which is where I got this from, and TJ Maxx are just as good. You could get a pack of like 6 for $3.99. Like, come on, like, that's such a good price. Another fun fact about me when it comes to beauty blenders, I mean, just beauty sponges in general, I find that not all concealers work well with a damp beauty sponge. Some of them I use dry because I think that it applies better. Like right now, this beauty sponge is completely dry. And that's just what I think works best for the Maybelline concealer, in my opinion, on my skin. You may feel differently. Now for under eye area, I've been using the Essence Brighten Up. This is the banana powder shade in Baba Banana. This brand from Ulta, the Essence, has been one of my favorite brands for years. You can get really good quality makeup products and not spend a lot of money. Anyway, so I just go right in with the sponge and press in inner corner of my eye and then bring it out. Now, when I used this foundation on Sunday, I did not set it and it still looked really good. For my eyes, sometimes all I want to do is just put something in the crease to kind of give it a little bit of a contour. And I'm pretty old school. I just like to use the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is in medium deep. Last year, I did a little collab with Ulta and the Frida Kahlo collection, and they sent over brushes as well. And I have to say that I don't know what these brushes are made out of, but this applies the color, like any color. I don't know, it just picks it up. It looks more pigmented and I really, really like it. I feel like I use less product with these brushes. And then something that I like to do as well with this is bring it down the sides of my nose as like a little contour. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the show The Stranger on Netflix, really, really good. I binged that in one freaking sitting, like on a Saturday, Sunday, I think it was. I couldn't stop watching it. It was so freaking good. Every time I was like, this is not gonna get any better. Like, you can't top the previous episode. Nope, there was another episode. Every time I thought it was done, like, that's it. This is how the show ends and this is a great ending. Nope, one more episode. I tend to really enjoy foreign productions more than American lately. Another one that's really good is Dark. It's also on Netflix. You guys, it's like some crazy time traveling bit. There's like 3 different generations and storylines going on, and it is some of the best writing. At one point, I had to take out a notepad because I was trying to keep track of the damn storylines. I don't want to give too much away. It's a really great show and it's super entertaining. I know a lot of people are really into Bridgerton right now, and I'm not saying that I'm not. My friend Amira told me about it because she read all of the books, so she was really looking forward to watching that show. I think it's cute. I think it's definitely the British version of Gossip Girl for like a period piece. I think it's entertaining. I think you can definitely text while you're watching it and like put it in the background. You know, it's okay. I definitely watch. I mean, the lead is gorgeous. Hello, he's freaking gorgeous. I was not a fan of the sex scenes. I don't know, I just didn't really like them that much. I'm glad that they had a intimacy director on set. That's great. I'm so happy that the union, or whatever union that was created under, that they're taking that more seriously now. I'm going to use the Frida Kahlo collection Brow Master. I typically use my L'Oreal Brow Define Stylus. That to me is the best affordable dupe for the Anastasia eyebrow thingamajig. I use between the light to medium and the dark shade. I just play around with that. And this is not to be perfect or super defined eyebrows. This is more to just fill them in like a little bit. I have not finished watching Ratched yet. I know there was just so many freaking good shows coming out around that time, and I was also watching The Haunting of Bly House Manor, I think it was. I didn't like it as much as the first one. I had to watch episode 5 like 5 times because I just could not understand what was happening, and I read a couple of articles, but I think for that one I'm almost done. I literally think I'm on the last episode and I just have not finished watching it. And the same thing for Ratched. I think I'm on the last episode or 2 or something like that. My right eyebrow is darker than my left, just like naturally, so I always have to be very careful when I'm filling them in because very easily it can look like I over defined that one, but I didn't. It's just that it's already dark. That's it for the brows. I will check in on them later. I don't know if I want to do a liquid eyeliner. Sometimes I'll do it even for every day just because I'm trying to practice my liquid eyeliner. But I think for today I'm going to attempt a shadow liner. I like to use the Sephora Pro eyeliner brush. This is in the number 22 and this is what the tip looks like. So I will just go in with a dark brown shadow. I'm just going to use the same eyebrow palette that I have here, and I'm going to use the darker one. Okay, that came out way thicker than I was expecting. Blush, I'm gonna use the Beso de Sol from the Frida Kahlo collection. This is a bronzer blush duo. That's the blush up there. Just kind of tap into both of them. Pray for the best. And then a little bit of my forehead. Maybe we'll bring it down from a 5 head to a 4 head. The next thing that I like to do is use this e.l.f. finishing powder. This is not a necessity, it's just something that I like. What it looks like, this is in the shade light to medium, and I also have the darker one that I use in the summertime. That is what it looks like, and I use the big side of this dual brush, and I just go in there like a couple of times, and this is going to be for all over the face. So what I do is, and at the same time, we're going to remove the excess banana powder. We're just going to go here under the eye, like I said, and then all over. And so if you put too much blush or bronzer on, this kind of just evens everything out. Anyway, those are kind of the shows that I've been watching non-stop that I've been really enjoying. What have you guys been liking so far? Oh, also One Night in Miami. It's Regina King's directorial debut, and it is the most emotionally riveting freaking movies. The direction is, if she's not nominated, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay, Leslie Odom Jr. is phenomenal. Acting, singing, like everything. Like everybody was so freaking good. Like everybody was freaking good, man. The essence, I mean, it's clearly, I've used it a lot. It's the Lash something, whatever, I don't know. But this one has been my go-to lately. The L'Oreal Voluminous is like my OG fave, but for like affordability, this one is just so freaking bomb for the price point. So you get length and volume, just a little bit of a pop. And I'm telling you, this entire time my face feels so good. Like I do not feel like I'm wearing makeup. I do not feel like I'm wearing anything that's overly heavy. Eyes are done. I'm pretty much done with my base. Last thing that I'm going to do is lips. I'm going to take off this lip mask that I have, and typically I just go in with the Bobbi Brown lip tint. The shade is Extra. I got this when I bought the corrector, and I typically don't buy expensive lip products like this. I think this was like $28, but I'm not gonna lie, I really like it. So just for today, I'm gonna use a lip liner first. This is from Maybelline. This is in the color Nude Whisper. These Maybelline lip liners are so freaking good. It's from the Color Sensational line. It's super nude, and they're very creamy and soft, and it doesn't feel drying. Something that you can do as well is just use a lip liner as like its own product, you know? So my lips aligned, and then I just go in a little bit with the color. It helps to make whatever you put on top last a little bit longer. Top it with the lip tint. As you can see, look at it without anything, that lip liner. Like that alone looks really good. But this right on top, and that's it. Sometimes I will use eyeliner in my lower eyelids, like a nude, to make my eyes look a little bit brighter, or like a dark brown, but I'm keeping it like this. My bun is not looking the way I would like it to. I'm using this Cantu Moisture Styling Gel. I really like this gel. It doesn't like flake or anything like that. I just put a little bit on my finger, and I just put it on my edges, like so. And then a little brush it down like that. I've been using the Vida hair growth system, and initially I was like, I don't know if this is working, but I will say that people have been asking me a lot lately what I've been using on my hair because it looks thicker and longer, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I do have more edges to work with now. So clearly it's been working for me. That is my very simple, natural, everyday look. It is super light. This is super achievable. You guys can use whatever products that you have at home that are similar in shades, even if they're not the same exact brand. And I really like it. Final verdict, I do recommend this foundation. It is super light, long wearing. It feels super comfortable on the skin. I freaking love it. Packaging is on point, the pump, all that. I think that you guys will really love it, especially if you have oily skin. If you have acne prone skin, like I didn't find that it had any type of irritation whatsoever. If you choose to set it with a powder like I did today, I'm sure it will still look great and last just as long, maybe longer. But the first time I used this, I did not use a setting powder and I did not use a primer, and it still lasted me the entire day. It's so comfortable. It feels really soft on your skin, super hydrating, very comfortable to wear. It is buildable. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, share, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you're interested in more beauty related content, I will have that linked for you right over here on the screen. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.